Republicans, especially those in leadership, continue to show you who they are. The Texas Tribune caught red-handedly Jonathan Strickland apparently meeting with Nick Fuentes, the avowed racist. And who is Strickland? Strickland is one of those Republican donors, ex-politician, who apparently through his advocacy group or whatever you want to call the group, donated $3 million to Dan Patrick. And Dan Patrick seemed to refuse to want to return the money. Well, he said he's not returning the money. Well, today, Houston Indivisible President Daniel Cohen and many others, they picketed, or I shouldn't say picketed, but protested at his radio station. And it was picked up by an Austin station. I'm going to play a little clip from that Austin station as far as what Daniel had to say, because it was short and profound. Take a listen, then we'll take it on the other side.
Texas Tribune broke the story of Nick Fuentes, a white supremacist who has publicly said he supports Adolf Hitler, meeting at the offices of a prominent conservative donor, Jonathan Strickland. This morning, a handful of progressive demonstrators carried a sign outside of the Houston area radio station owned by Patrick with a banner reading, "Dan G. Patrick takes Nazi cash."
As a Texan and as a Jew, to be straightforward as well, I find it highly offensive that this PAC would have that meeting and that Dan Patrick would take $3 million.
Yep. As it turns out, folks, our Republican politicians continue to show us who they are. Don't you think it's time for us to start believing who they are? And as Daniel and other Houston activists did, make sure everybody else as well know who Dan Patrick is and who many of the Republicans in leadership are and what they do? Yeah, I think it's time.
We spend a lot of time deconstructing the news, trying to parse it into a form that everybody can understand. We try to find those little nitpicks where it flies above the fray, etc. If you really like these videos that we do, I want to ask a big favor. Please go ahead, number one, subscribe to our channel, and number two, please join if you can. Thank you so kindly for watching. Keep watching. Please remember to share. We must populate the entire internet with our progressive message, a message that we know is what most Americans say that they want. So help us, please join.